Hello and welcome to Savanting the Idiot. I'm your host, Soundsational Sense, and with me, my co-host,
Is the powerful Lex Luthor.
Lex Lugie. I like that one better. What's going on, man? It's been a while.
Yes, well, I had Lex Lugie before the Hot Tua girl came out. Just,
Oh,
just so you know, it's official.
that's a good point because
Yeah,
you were calling yourself
yeah,
Lex
Lex
Lugie
Lugie. Yeah,
before the Hawk
the
Tour.
Hot
It
Tua.
was like,
Spit on that
yeah, spit
thing.
on that thing. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And we've been doing this show
Yeah,
for.
she hasn't given me any credit. She hasn't come forward. I don't get a cut, nothing like
Mm,
that. So
oh
it's
man,
all right.
that's
It's
a
all right.
shame. Oh, well,
W-
you
w-
might have a chance to get with your
one
lawyers.
media one media person to another. We could spread the love. There's enough food on the streets we could all eat.
Yeah, I believe that. That's for sure. So, man, I was wondering because I know that you're a big Eminem fan, and it's not that I'm not a big Eminem fan, but you are truthfully a bigger Eminem fan than I am. And I've learned to not learned. I got to give props where props due. That fool, man, he's got mad lyrical genius.
Yeah, he could very well be one of the goats,
Yeah, like
greatest of
he
all
always
time.
claims, and he always gets
I
mad when.
consider myself one of those.
Yeah, I do too.
So
Ironically, you guys
here
might
it
want to
goes.
check out some of his stuff. But yeah, man, as far as that goes, he just came out with this new album where he's doing the Slim Shady versus
Versus
Marshall.
Marshall. Yeah.
Yeah, so what do you think about that?
I don't know. I think it's good. I liked it. I mean, it's not everybody's cup of tea, but some people like coffee, so
That's very true, very true. So,
they like it black and hot. Ooh, baby, I like it raw.
baby,
Ooh, baby, I
like
like
it
it
raw.
raw. Yeah,
Yeah, so that's a good take. So as far as that
yeah. A
goes,
hot take.
hot, yeah, man, you're on the ball. So as far as the hot take goes, like he has certain they what do they call them, singles? So
Right.
one of the main singles off that is Abra Abra
Cadabra.
Cadabra. Yeah.
I wanna reach out and grab you.
So what do you think about that one?
That song. I grew up with that song, but the original, right? And we really like that. We'd jam out to this song and
Mm.
make our own little parodies on it. I think I don't know. I mean, that's not my favorite. Um, it's basically you took something that already existed and just put it out there again because you knew it was going to be a hit.
But
And
to be
Eminem's
fair,
got the money to do
that's
it.
the
Like who
spirit
else
of.
can buy
I want to say,
a
to be
whole
fair,
thing?
that's the spirit of hip hop. That with the sampling.
It is, but that's not
At
just
first,
a
they
sample.
didn't get in trouble for sampling.
Yeah,
You know,
it's a little bit more than a sample though. You're basically
like
taking the whole
Vanilla
song.
Ice.
You might as well say, every time I hear your name, I heat up in a burning flame, full of desire.
Touch me, baby.
Kiss me, baby, let the fire
I
get
get
higher.
I get what you're saying. But
Abra, abra. I like when they take like a little clip where sometimes you don't even know where it came from, the sample, because they take a sample and then they do something creative with it. They run it
all right,
backwards or
that's
they
an
loop it or
interesting
whatever.
take.
I just don't like the blatant just
So you're saying that he
transplant.
just took the whole damn
Yeah,
song instead of sampling
Now his
it.
rap on it was decent, but I like the other songs that he did more than that one even because I
Which
thought
is
that one was a little tame. But like Eminem even says it. Says when I'm deep, then I'm too tame, and then when I'm wild, I'm off the chain, and you guys can't make up your mind. You want the old me, then blah blah blah, whatever. So on that one, that's not a winner with me. First of all, the whole hook is
all right.
just a retake, and then the lyrics were surprisingly tame. But when he came up with that other one where he says he hates blinds and retards,
Which
and,
one is
and
that one, though?
paraplegics and all this crap, I was like,
Then he went back on Ham,
damn,
on Christopher Reeves.
Yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
what is his beef with this poor dude? It's like
Oh,
he
shit.
picks on that
Yeah.
dude all the time.
And then the funny thing is, right, that there's somebody else made a good point, right? Because they're like, okay, yeah, so Eminem really went ham. He goes, oh yeah, who did he go ham on? Did he go ham on, the gangster rappers and this guy?
No.
No, Britney Spears and
No, he went back on it.
and
Christopher Reeves.
It's like he's not really going ham on anybody who could really retaliate.
Yeah,
You
especially
you're
if
going
the
on
person's
Benzino.
dead.
He made Benzino cry on some show. Benzino's crying, oh, my kids can't even go to school
man.
because I dissed Eminem. And then he goes, oh, but Eminem, he must have really got at those, the LGBTs. Then no, he said, that they're cool and leave those people alone. Well, then he must have really got out there. And their point is, that he goes controversial in some things, but like the real issues that matter, he's still not going to touch those. I mean, he still will say the word gay and stuff like that, but he's very careful in the way he does it. He makes it like a joke, so you can't really pin him to anything. You can't say, oh,
Even though he's trying to cancel himself, and the whole new stick is like
he's like, cancel me, and then
Yeah.
like he's not really, hey, Elton John, he gave him a penis ring and whatever.
But just like in the
He
old
helped
days,
him put it on with his mouth.
what? But just like in the old days, he's like, alphabet people. I'm just playing. I love you.
Exactly.
He always does that.
He always
disclaimer
leaves
at
himself
the
a
end.
way out. So yeah, so now the people who want to see the controversy and they want to see him go after a certain group or whatever,
Right.
or not even to go after them, but to be an American and have freedom of speech and say whatever he wants to say without being afraid to voice his opinion. The people who want to see that, they get what they want, and then the people who are on the other side, they get what they want too. Oh, he said this. No, he always says he's playing, and he really doesn't feel that way. And yeah, he talks about his mom, but he loves his mom. He always leaves himself
Just
a
like-
backdoor. He's very intelligent, man.
He's
He's a
no
communication expert. So
Yeah.
not only is he
I agree.
one of the best rappers to ever grace
doubt
a
with
microphone,
quadruple and triple
yeah,
entendres
and jokes inside
similes.
jokes, punchlines. The guy can't be touched
He's a
by
master.
anybody. Busta Rhymes, who's one of my favorite rappers, he'll say that. I mean, even the goats, even the greatest rappers.
Did you see that
acknowledge
one
him.
where Busta Rhymes was
Yeah.
like, they were like trying to compare them, and Busta Rhymes didn't even want none. He was like,
But
"No."
Busta, he makes a song with
and
Eminem
that
called
and
"Calm
we both
Down."
agree that Buster's one of the best to
Oh
ever
man,
do it. Of
Buster
all
is crazy.
time.
He's
As
he's
I combine,
immaculate.
come the juice
He's-
from the wine. Heal up, wheel up, bring me back. Come rewind, powerful impact. Boom from the cannon. Not bragging, just imagine. But yeah, man.
Yeah, so even the greats acknowledge Eminem, and so Busta and M made a collaboration, and Busta said he sent him a verse, and then Eminem sent back a verse.
And he said-
so Busta had to
he was
write
like-
2 more verses, and then he whatever, and then went from 16 bars
he
to
was
32
like,
bars, and they went back.
What
and
are we
forth,
supposed to
and
do? A
finally-
song that's an hour long?
Exactly.
That was
that's
his
the
point.
level of competition. He's like he just
And
had
he
to
said, I have to respect people that bring out the best in
in
me.
him exactly.
Exactly. I
But
saw
you
that.
know what?
As
That
a matter of
that's
fact.
something that's so true. It's like I used to play basketball when I was a shorty back in the hood in Carroll City and whatnot, and I had my little squad. Shout
Shout
out
out.
to Danny and
Carroll
Louis.
City.
Carroll City, right?
What's up?
So yeah, so we were like
305.
Yeah, we were
MIA.
yeah, we were like a little hoop it up team. We didn't actually pay hoop it up, but we went to courts. We did the tours. We go through Hialeah,
remember.
Miami Lakes, and we
You
played
guys were doing like the real version.
the
of,
real version, yeah,
of-
of White
of-
Man Can't Jump.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we
the
used to do
real
that.
legit version of that.
But and that's the thing. So when we played against really good people, I mean, I had people jump over me. I'm only 5'6". I had 6 foot some people literally jump over me and slam dunk and stuff like that. And so when you're playing against real people, your game goes up, man. I
Yeah.
played some of the best. I'd be hitting. I couldn't miss. From the 3-point line, from the side
I
court.
remember, I remember.
I would use the sky hook a lot. You know, I'm not
Yeah.
no Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I'm short,
that was
but
your
I could
favorite
get over. I could
move.
get over tall people. I had crazy hang time, and I could do layups. I was never tall enough to dunk or nothing like that. None of us on our squad were, but Louis was a tall man. So we had our center, we had Louis, and me and Danny
Shout
were like
out
two
to
centers.
Louis.
And man, the way the ball movement and just from practicing, we were all pretty decent. Danny had the best fadeaway, even better than NBA player fadeaways, because he if he wasn't shorter than me, he seemed like he was.
But he
because
was.
of his
He was,
posture.
but
But
he
he
was.
would lean back.
Lean back.
He
Lean
he
back.
was almost getting ready to
Lean
do a
back.
backflip with his
Lean
fadeaway,
back.
and he'd pop
Slant.
that fadeaway shot on people. He'd make them look silly.
But
So
the whole point
the
is
whole point
that
is the
comp-
good
that's
people,
what brings out
competition brings out the best,
best in
and
people.
see, and that's what the best do, like Busta Rhymes and them
and that's what Buster was trying to say.
and unfortunately, there's not many people that Eminem could rap with that bring his skill level up. But yeah,
That's
I mean,
crazy too,
like
right?
he works with Joyner Lucas. I'll give shout out to
and then
Joyner.
he sped up his whole cadence.
Yeah. He'll work
just
with
to,
people like
you
that.
know,
But like
match-
say D12, like there was no one on par with him in D12. You know, him and Proof and whatever, they had their back and forth and whatever. But he was loyal. He tried to bring the outsiders. He gave them shots out on the record. He gave them, you know, little plugs. He drug D12 along as far as they could. They had every opportunity. If you can't get famous by yourself off
Just
of that,
like-
if Eminem would put me on a record, I think I could have done better than
Oh,
D12.
There's not a doubt in my mind.
So,
and way better
you know,
than this sucker. What's his name?
So no one could say Eminem's not loyal. You know, he's been loyal to
he
his hood. He's been loyal to Detroit. He's been loyal to the outsiders that brought him up. He's been loyal to D12, to Proof, to the memory of Proof, and to just everybody he works with.
this fool
I'm sure
that,
he's a great
that has
person
his
to work
own
with.
podcast. What's his name? That
Which one?
I know
Oh,
this-
Logic.
Not Logic. The other dude that sells out because he feels like Eminem didn't give him his shot.
Oh yeah, Joe Budden.
Joe Button.
Yeah, he's doo doo.
You a punk ass
Hey.
fool.
Well, oh.
And I'm not gonna go Carol City because I would want to say punk ass other things, but we'll
Yeah,
keep
but-
it clean.
But Logic, man, put him on blast. When Logic read his lyrics, he goes, "Okay, wait, you're talking about me not having rapping skills?" He goes, "Let me read some of his lyrics."
Yeah,
Okay.
Joe, listen
Pump,
to your
pump,
shit.
pump, 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 pump it up. So
Yeah.
that dude.
And then Joe Button's the biggest shit talker.
And Eminem
of
gave him
all
his shot.
fucking
He was-
time.
he was in a
It's like,
platform.
yeah, what do you want me to do? You want me to take your thing out and do the
yeah,
industry for
exactly,
you?
yeah.
That's like I gave you all the opportunities
Yeah,
that you could have had.
I brought you to the table. I gave you a plate. I served you a meal. You want me to put a bib on you and just like
and now you want to
spoon
just
feed?
spit it in my face
Yeah.
like a crying little baby.
Yeah,
So
I
we'll
guess,
leave it
you
at
know,
that. We'll
yeah.
leave it at that. This is a good show, and I am Sensational Sense, and my co-host.
Lex.
All right. That was fucking immaculate.